Hi, Earth signs. I apologize. I have a cold, so I probably sound really gross, but I'll try to talk as clearly as I can. Today our focus is going to be sort of how others are making you feel, and we'll do two influencers. We'll do two piles and sort of see how person A and person B are making you feel right now. Okay. So let's go start with person A. Please tell us what person A or person 1 is making our earth sign feel like right now. Oh my goodness. The cards want to talk. Aww. Guys. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just checking my little astrology cheat sheet. I'm not very good at this. So the devil is Capricorn. So there might be a Capricorn influencing here. That's you guys though, right? So it might be one, no, because it was how the other person's making you feel, so. And then we have the Lovers in reverse. And sometimes I don't do reversals, but here I kind of feel like this is sort of a commitment that's ending. Somebody that maybe you thought you loved, or perhaps they still love you and they're hanging on really tight, but they're water sign, maybe. Yikes, where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. Earth and water, it says. Okay. So I get the sense she's not very nice, or he's not very nice, because he got the devil card here. They're sort of making you feel, they're either making you feel like a monster, or they're making you feel like a devil would, which is, it can get to all the way to the extent of abusive, and or it can be as minimal as, you know, just having a temper and not being able to control their temper. Okay. Can you tell us what's happening right now? Yeah, they're making you feel really low about yourself. They're sort of breaking you down to a smaller version of yourself. I don't like that, guys. I don't like that. That's not a nice person. Can you tell us what's happening right now in this relationship? These cards don't want to come out today. Yeah. This is, sorry, let me just adjust here. I'm sort of sitting on the edge of the chair. We got the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you feel like, you might feel like you're trying to pick up the pieces on your own, or you did feel like that. Kind of knew that was going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, the Chariot. That's funny. The Chariot also showed up with, I want to say, water sign. So I think when that comes on top of a pile like this, it means you're leaving in a hurry, or they're leaving in a hurry. But I think it's really you. I think it's you want to get out of there in a hurry. Something is keeping you stuck. And I think it's related to guilt or shame. But you have to remember that's the influence. That can be the influence of the devil. Oh, I'm just going to go with a new deck. Just dropped half the deck. So that can be the influence of a devil, right? They sort of make you feel like you're not as strong as you are. You're weaker than you really are. And that you can't possibly leave them because maybe others, maybe they might even say to you, nobody's going to make you feel as good as I make you feel. When really that's just not the truth. Not at all. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, one more card for that, please. They used to be your everything. Yeah. They just said now you want to archive them. Now you want to archive them. You want them to be long gone. You want to be way past it very quickly. That's probably what the Chariot's about too. Let's go to influencer number 2 and then we'll talk about outcomes for both, okay? But it looks like we already got the outcome for pile number 1. We'll still pull cards though. So talk to me about influencer number 2, please. I've got like barriers set up so the cards don't go flying on the floor. They still managed to get on the floor. Crazy. So fire sign, probably. Sag, Leo, or Aries. I'm just going to pick up some other cards. Hang on. Okay. All right. Can you tell me more about this? The King of Wands is passionate and nurturing. It might be a friend who's comforting you through this. We'll find out more, okay? If I say he, it might be she. It doesn't necessarily, there's no gender in tarot or spirits. So it could be either or. It's a person. Definitely influencer is a person. So we got the Knight of Wands too. So they are probably fire sign. Okay. Very fiery signs. So, yeah. And then we have the Emperor, who's, you know, strong and intelligent, protective, but not to the extent of like being obsessive or that kind of thing. He's protective of his family and his loved ones. And he sort of sees you as like this Amazonian woman, sort of like the Jane to his Tarzan type thing. That's how he sees you. That's how he makes you feel. Okay. Keep going on the floor. Like, why don't I just do the tarot on the floor? Because they keep going to the floor anyway. Yeah. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I have a feeling that there might be a waiting period, which is a theme all across the board this morning, it seems. The universe will not let you jump from one karmic to another or one soulmate to another. They don't like it that way. You really need to heal from the pain of this influencer number 2 if you're going to move on to an influencer number 1, sorry, before you move on to influencer number 2. But we don't know when influencer number 2 is going to come in. We don't know if you met this person, right? We're not sure yet. Only you know that. Okay. Can we talk about what's between these two, please? Tell me what's between these two. There we go. Okay. So budgeting is also across the board. You got to watch your money this month, I think. Something might come up that you're not expecting financially. Okay, yeah. And you want to move fast, but you can't. Because there's just too much. Here's what I think you want to do. You want to just forget about the pain that this person has caused you. You just want to move on, but you can. If you're going to carry this, say you've got this jar of pain, okay? You've got this giant jar of pain. And if you carry it to the next person, some of that pain is going to, come out of this jar or this bottle or whatever, And you're not going to even know it's happening, and you're going to be placing the pain on the other person. And that's not a way to start a relationship. You don't want to do that. Okay? So don't jar up your feelings. This is the time now to literally examine your biggest trauma. And it might be influencer number 1. So you need to go back right now and look at the deepest part of that pain. And I know that sounds really ugly, but I don't think it's going to take you an eternity. Like, it's not going to take you an eternity. And it's going to lead you directly to this person or a better influence for sure. But you have to become a better version of yourself, a stronger version of yourself, I should say, before influencer number 2 is even a possibility, okay? They want you to love yourself. That's what they want. They want you to be confident and happy in yourself. They want you to completely adore yourself. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So these cards have also come up for I did air sign and water sign today, and these 2 cards have also come up. So it's the 10 of Wands and the Magician. And the Magician is always a bit lurky in my decks anyway. So I'm thinking to get into this relationship, you have to be at the point where you can manifest. So I would start researching that now, but you really have to be in a good place emotionally in order to really, truly sort of feel and understand exactly what it is you want. Do you know what I mean? We can't truly know what we want unless we're in a healthy place. Okay? What's the outcome for this influencer number 2, please? Outcome, please. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Lots of wands here, lots of passion here. 1 card here. Yeah. And then the Wheel of Fortune, which is great. This person really sees you as, I know I said it already, but they really do see you as sort of the Jane to the Tarzan. They really see you as somebody who can keep them grounded, but also expand your spiritual growth together. Okay? They definitely want to do that. They want to meditate with you. That's what they want. I know that might sound a bit crazy to you, but I promise it's not. But they also see what you're going through. Whether you've told them or not, they see it. They know what you're going through. And so they might be leaving you alone right now. Just to heal. And you might be doing that right now. That might be what you're going through right now, okay? All right, Earth sign. That's all for today. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.